Chapter 1, Page 1. The scene is set.
Woodbury Fire, respond to 123 Main Street. Fifth level, smoke alarm sounding. Residents are evacuating. Smoke has been found in one of the units.
Our hero enters, a brave firefighter from the city of Woodbury. Safety Officer Bob Burton.
You guys hear that? You guys hear that? Truck to truck. Standpipe. Yep.
His destiny to clash with the flames and to keep his fellow firefighters safe from harm.
What's nice about our system is that you could be in charge. You could be the guy going in, put out the fire inside, or doing the different things, being ready to help out, getting the hoses all taken care of and managing that, putting hydrants on. We do it all.
Plot twist. Tonight's mission is a training drill, but the skills practiced will be used when crisis arises.
You could train, so you always go in knowing exactly kind of how you want to approach things, which allows you then the ability to adapt on something that you haven't trained for.
Our hero steals his mind, readying himself for the next battle, one not fought on the fire grounds.
Guys, come on in, grab your computers if you've got them and you remember your number.
But in a classroom.
They should be all ready to rumble. And that's no different than working with, essentially, metaphorically, 36 other fires that you're dealing with in the classroom.
By day, firefighter Bob Burton becomes Mr. Burton, 8th grade language arts teacher at Cottage Grove Middle School.
You got that cliche of putting out the fires. Well, it kind of goes both literally and figuratively for me.
Today's antagonist is not a burning building.
I'm going to give you a 0 on those, right?
It's a worksheet.
Name's a very valuable thing, Mitch.
Without a name.
Can't give you points if I don't have a name on them.
The supporting cast in this narrative, Bob's students, act as his central motivation.
Best thing I like about teaching is that every day's different, even though you're in the same place. You never know what's going to happen. It's kind of an adrenaline rush all the time.
So how did this teacher go from grading papers to saving lives? To answer that question, we flash back to 2011.
I think it's something I've always been thinking about, but then my 6-year-old daughter was born at home on total emergency action, and I delivered her. Like, oh, that wasn't so bad, in terms of going through the whole process at 3 in the morning and stuff like that. And that just made me realize that I probably could do this job.
This epiphany led Bob down a path he wouldn't stray from.
As a teacher, you want to be a lifelong learner, right? Well, what's great is my daughter taught me something, and it was kind of fun to, her first day of life kind of said, let's go this way. It's kind of fun to think about it, literally, if you will.
There's a great amount of joy that comes along with these two career paths, but not without challenges.
I think the late nights can be interesting. Coming in today, we had a late fire last night, and so coming in today, it's always a little bit, okay, we gotta get rolling. They come in, they see the coffee cup on your desk or on your podium, you're carrying it around a little bit more than you normally do. They kind of understand that. It makes them work a little bit more too, because they always complain about being tired. Like, don't tell me about being tired.
It's a challenge that the main character gladly accepts. But the underlying meaning of these two positions.
It's a common thread I'm finding, or for a better word, a theme of the day.
Yes, that's the word. The theme is that Bob Burton, firefighter and teacher,
have a great day, people!
makes a difference in South Washington County.
I really enjoy knowing, but not. It's always fun when the pager goes off, you're like, okay, what is it? Because they tell you on the dispatch tells you, but you never know for sure when you're coming into it. And that's kind of every day in here too. When you come into the classroom.
Ready, boys?